الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين ومن اتبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين أما بعد. To proceed, today's lesson بإذن الله تعالى, we are going to speak about الضمائر, which means the pronouns. Now there are two types of pronouns in Arabic. Two types. We're going to, in this lesson, discuss the first type, which is called الضمائر المنفصلة. الضمائر المنفصلة. Khlaq, brother, could you close the door? Which is spelt الضمائر الضمائر المنفصلة. Now what that means is the pronouns al-munfasilatu, the ones which are detached. Because as I said, there's two types. There's the attached, al-muttasilatu, and there's al-munfasilatu, the detached. Now they're not particularly difficult to understand these particular aspects of grammar. So inshallah we'll be able to do this quite quickly. So dama'iru al-munfasilatu, relating to the detached pronouns. And what do we mean by detached pronoun? For example, the first one that I'm sure we're familiar with or heard before is huwa. Huwa. So huwa, as we know, means he. Okay? Huwa means he. And in Arabic, because there is no it, right? There's no word that represents it to refer to an object as there is in English. In Arabic, we only have huwa, that is he, and she, which is here. Huwa and here, right? He and she. So huwa meaning he and here meaning she, both of them are used to refer to, as is evident, huwa he and here she, but they're also both used to refer to it when it refers to an object. Right, so what do we mean by that? If we wanted to say, for example, he is a student, akhlaq, how would we say that? Right, don't forget that un at the end. We should never forget that un now. Huwa talibun. Huwa talibun. Right? Huwa talibun. Meaning he is a student. There's no is, of course, in Arabic. So it means he, student, literally. Okay? Now, that is in what state? This ismun talibun is in what state, Muhammad? Marfu'un. Marfu'un, good. Why is talibun marfu'un? Its original state. Because it's in its default state. There's no reason why talibun should be in any other state. Right? Okay, Rajan? So huwa talibun is our way of saying he is a student. If we wanted to say she is a student, we would say here talibatun. Right. Here talibatun. Right? Here talibatun, meaning she is a student. Okay? Note the difference in talibun and talibatun. We made talibun female by adding a ta marbuta because that's the indicator that the word is female. Right? We can't say here talibun. Why, Rajan? Why can't we say huwa talibatun or here talibun?
The gender isn't much.
Right, yeah, because it wouldn't make sense, would it, to say huwa talibatun? Right? It's saying he is a female student. Right? It's obvious in English, just as it is in Arabic, because the ta represents a feminine state or a female here. Now, as we said, that huwa talibun and here talibatun, that's clear. But as you know, in Arabic, all words are either male or female, as opposed to English. We say, this is a pen. Pen is neither male or female. Right? But if we wanted to say, it is a pen, how are we going to say it is a pen in Arabic? Right, huwa qalamun, good Muhammad. We're going to say huwa qalamun. We're going to use huwa. And this is important to understand that here we're going to use huwa. Why? Because qalamun, this word qalamun, Rajan, is this a male or a female word?
Male.
It's a male word, therefore we have to use huwa. Right? Akhlaq. We can't say here. Similarly, if I write, for example, ma'idatun on the board, ma'idatun. Wa alaykum salam. If I write to ma'idatun such as this word here, ma'idatun means
Table.
right. Actually, ma'idatun refers to a table laden with food, spread with food. Right? Tawilatun is just a normal table, so there's a distinction. So ma'idatun, which is also the 5th chapter of Al-Quran, this is a, what type of word? A male or female word, Rajan?
Female.
This is a female word. How do we know it's female?
Because of the ta.
Because of the ta marboot on the end. So if we wanted to say, it is a table laden with food, then how are we going to say that?
Yeah.
Very good, Abdullah. Here, ma'idatun. Right? Here, ma'idatun. It is a table laden with food. Right? So we mentioned that in order to illustrate this point, that yes, even though who and here refer to male and female individuals, such as talibun and talibatun, it's also used to refer to objects. It's our way of saying it, because there is no it, so you have to use huwa or here depending upon whether the object is male or female, right? Clear? So we have huwa talibun, here talibatun. Then the other ones that we want to mention is ana, which is
Me.
right, me or I. Okay, ana. So if we want to say I am a student, we say right. So if you're male, you're going to say ana talibun. Right? If you're female, you're going to say ana talibatun. Right? Clear? And then similarly, the other ones that we need to learn are anta and anti. What does anta and anti refer to?
You will.
you male and
You female.
you female. You male, you female. Right? Anta and anti. So if it's you single male or a student, you would say anta,
Taiwan.
anta talibun, anta talibun. And if you're speaking to a single female, you'd say anti talibatun. Talibatun. Okay, talibatun. And the other one that I wanted to mention is we, which is nahnu. Nahnu, we. And that we is gender neutral, meaning if we comprises of male, plural, then that's what it refers to, male plural. If it's female plural, it refers to female plural. It's the same, right? Nahnu, like ana, is the same. So, if wanted to say we are students, which is what we are, would say nahnu, nahnu طلاب. نحن طلاب. Okay, نحن طلاب. And if it was female, it is نحن. What's the word for female plural students?
طلابات.
نحن طالبات. Okay, نحن طالبات. Okay, so these are the most common ones. Okay, هو هي أنا أنت أنتِ and نحن. Okay, the other two that we should mention also, as you seem to know these, mashallah, is hum and hunna. Hum and hunna.
They.
Right, they,
Male.
male plural,
No.
and they, female plural. So Abdul Ahad, if wanted to say they, male plural of students, would say hum. No, they, male plural of students. Hum. Well, you only, it's the other one, طلاب, right? Hum طلاب. And Ar-Rijal, if wanted to say they, they plural female or students, would say hunna طالبات. Hunna طالبات. Right? So this, inshallah, ad-dama'ir al-munfasilatu, the detached pronouns, are quite simple to understand. There's nothing complicated about it. You have a series of ad-dama'ir pronouns. They're not attached to the noun, therefore they're considered to be al-munfasilatu, detached, and they come first. Okay? Now, the only other point to note is that when we say huwa talibun, that is a grammatically correct sentence, right? Because it's a grammatically correct sentence, what type of sentence is it? We have two types in Arabic. Akhlaq, which one is it? If we say huwa talibun, good, it's al-jumlatul ismiyatu. Right? Al-jumlatul ismiyatu. How do we know, ya akhlaqu, that is al-jumlatul ismiyah? You know this, you just have to think about what the definition of al-jumlatul ismiyah is.
A noun.
Yes, Abdul Ahad. What? But you just said it.
The source of the noun.
It's a noun in it. What's a noun?
The first bit.
And what is the distinction between al-jumlatul ismiyatu and al-jumlatul fi'liyah?
Yeah, it's doing. One's description and the other one's
Verb.
No.
verb.
One starts with a verb, the other starts with a noun.
Yeah.
Right. Which one starts with the noun?
The first one.
Al-jumlatul ismiyah. It's okay, Abdul Ahad, you can say it. Al-jumlatul ismiyah. We need to know these terms, very important. Al-jumlatul ismiyah tabda'u bil-ism. It begins with an ism, right? That is huwa. There's three types of words in Arabic. Ismun, fi'lun and harfun. Is huwa a fi'lun?
No.
No, we know that for absolute certainty. It's not a fi'lun, right? A doing word, a verb. Is it a harfun?
No.
No. So therefore it's an ismun. Right? So our sentence begins with an ismun. Therefore that is al-jumlatul ismiyah. Now, al-jumlatul ismiyah comprises of two parts. What are those two parts, Akhlaq?
خبر.
Al-khabaru,
And
al-mubtada'u. But which one comes first?
مبتدأ.
Al-mubtada'u. Al-mubtada'u. Right? Al-mubtada'u comes first. So, Muhammad, huwa talibun, which one is al-mubtada'u and which one is al-khabaru?
مبتدأ is a هو and خبر is a طالب.
Right. And that makes sense, doesn't it? Because it's saying huwa talibun. So the huwa bit is the introduction, and then you're giving information about huwa, right? You're saying huwa talibun. Talibun being information about huwa. Right? It's not complicated, inshallah. The same with all of the others. Hiya talibatun. Hiya al-mubtada'u talibatun al-khabaru. Right? And it's the same with all the others. Clear? The only other issue that we should mention is when we want to describe talibun. Actually, no, let's use enter. Right? Enter talibun. Ya Abdul Ahad, enter talibun. What does that mean? Enter talibun.
You're a student.
You are a student. What if I wanted to say you are a good student?
I don't know, is it good?
What's the word for good?
جيد.
Jayid.
Right. Yeah, there's several, but hasanun, right? Hasanun. Enter talibun. Hasanun. Right? Hasanun. Enter talibun hasanun. Now, similarly, we could apply hasanun to all of the others. Right? If we're referring to a single female student, we'd say anti talibatun hasanun. Is that right, Muhammad?
لا.
Why? Good, I like that. Why?
It's a female word, so it will have the same gender.
Good. Remember the 4 points that it's got to agree in? That's what I stopped there. It can't be hasanun, can it? It's got to be hasanatun. Hasanatun. Anti talibatun hasanatun. Right? Now, and similarly, hiya talibatun hasanatun, huwa talibun hasanun. This is slightly different because it's plural, but at the moment we need to understand this, right? So enter talibun hasanun. This sentence now, what type of sentence is this, Akhlaq? Enter talibun hasanun.
جملة اسمية.
Al-jumlatul ismiyatu. Right, good. We don't need to look so worried. Why? How do we know it's al-jumlatul ismiyah?
Starts with the
Because it starts with an ismun, and the ismun is
أنت.
enter. Good. So therefore, what is hasanun? In our analysis of this sentence, enter is the
مبتدأ.
Al-mubtada'u. Talibun is what, Abdul Ahad?
That's the khabar.
Al-khabaru. What is hasanun?
This is the same khabar.
No. We explained this before. It's not al-khabaru. What is it?
Sifa.
As-sifatu. The description. The description of talibun. Okay? Right? Hasanun is the description of talibun. So don't confuse them. I know. You, when you're a beginner, you want it to make sense because you think, well, that's all the information, isn't it, about enter? But it's not. Grammatically, it's not correct. Because the information is talibun. Okay? The characteristic or the description of talibun is hasanun. Right? So is that clear? As we said, the damar al-munfasilatu are quite simple, inshallah. Right, Muhammad?
No.
Right.